Alright guys, here is a super awesome recipe we're going to try today. We're making watermelon rind preserve. Here my husband bought me a gorgeous, beautiful watermelon. I'm cutting it open and I'm hoping that it has a lovely rind in there. So there I'm cutting. Oh yeah, that's the most gorgeous, fabulous watermelon rind. Absolutely beautiful. This is perfect for the recipe we're making today. Welcome to my channel. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to grab a platter and we're going to cut up this watermelon and remove the juicy red part that we all love to eat. I'm going to serve it with some mint and we're going to eat that. And then I will get to two recipes from the watermelon rind, the part that we always discard. Now, let me tell you, the part that we discard is packed with nutrients, lots and lots of nutrients, and we usually throw it away. So, you know, the green part of the watermelon actually tastes like cucumber. And as a kid growing up, we used to eat it a lot. I remember the other kids used to laugh at me, but little did I know how delicious and nutritious these were. So thanks to God that I was able to eat something and not knowing how nutritious it is to the body. I just follow up people, my mom, and so it's good for you, you eat it, you know. Anyway, later on, I started researching food and got pretty much interested in a lot of things to do with food and nutrition facts. And here I learned that the watermelon rind is rich in vitamin A, C, K, vitamin B6, zinc, and many other nutrients present in the watermelon rind. So this watermelon really has a fabulous watermelon rind. Check it out. Nice and thick, you know. So I'm going to cut these into some small pieces that you can handle it. And then, you know, cut it into small pieces and trim off all the pink part from it. You want to take out as much as the red part possible, because when you're cooking these, it will get soggy and smushy, and I don't want the watermelon preserve to be like that way. So here we're going to trim them off, and I'm going to get another bowl. I'm going to put those pieces off, and I'm going to freeze them to work as ice. So when I make a smoothie and drink, I add it to my drink or my smoothie, and it become ice. And another thing, you see the green part I'm trimming off right there? That is also edible. So when you make watermelon pickle, you can actually use that green part. It's rich in iron and chlorophyll as well. Even the seeds has tons of nutrition, watermelon seeds. So, you know, every part of the watermelon, you can actually eat them. So you should do some research on Google, right? And check out nutrition facts and nutrients on watermelon rind. You'll be amazed what you learn about this watermelon. So anyway, so here I'm cutting up the watermelon, and for the recipe today, we're not going to use the green part of it. We're going to trim them off because we want a nice jelly-like watermelon preserve when I make it. Nice, one tasty looking nice one, you know. And I'm going to cut them into like 1-inch cubes, like small pieces. And yeah, in the meantime, let me tell you a little more about the watermelon rind. Also, you know, watermelon rind, what the research that I conducted shows that watermelon actually benefits your skin. They also help to lower your blood pressure. It strengthens your immunity because of the vitamin C. And it also helps you lose weight because it's high in fiber. So watermelon is pretty much sounds very healthy, right? And it has natural sugar. So this is pretty much, you know, I'm really excited to see how this recipe coming out today. The watermelon rind preserve, I'm making it for the first time. So I'm pretty much like really up for something. Usually I pickle watermelon rind all the time for many, many years. So whenever my sister visits every summer, we make watermelon rind pickle, and we take it to the beach, and we serve it up with some nice sandwiches. Sometimes we have tuna sandwich or turkey or roast beef, whatever sandwich we take. And we'll have this pickle at the side and like a side dish, and just snack on it while you're eating your sandwich. It's absolutely tasty and fabulous. At some point I make watermelon candy as well, but right now I'm not going to focus on that. Later in the future I'll make that recipe up if I get any requests to make it. We make watermelon candy, and it's really good too. So today we're just going to focus on the preserve, and I'm going to continue to cut a few pieces more of these. And this was a really big watermelon. We get about 12 cups of watermelon rind. With some nice watermelon rind, so I used all of it up. It's because not often you find some beautiful watermelon rind like that. So those pieces I'll put in the freezer to make ice, and these are the watermelon rind pieces I'm going to use to make the preserve today. So this is what the watermelon rind preserve looks like. So you can make this more and put it in the fruit processor, and what you do is like you process it to get a more jam texture, but I want it in pieces like that. Why? Because, you know, I served it with some French baby Swiss, and this piece of watermelon rind, those were my favorite. You know, these were absolutely tasty. And so we had it on a toasted piece of bread with some organic butter, and that was absolutely good as well. So here I have 5 cups of water. I'm going to add 1 cup of organic apple cider vinegar into the boiling water. And I have here about 5 to 6 cups of watermelon rind, most likely 6 cups. And for every cup of watermelon rind, you want to add 1 cup of water to immerse the watermelon rind into the boiling water, and apple cider vinegar. It must cover completely. So I'm going to add the watermelon rind pieces into the water, and then we will just boil them until they're translucent. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes, so you can keep an eye on it. Now, if you want your watermelon rind to be like a preserve, a smushy kind, like jam-like, you got to boil them a little longer and extract as much of the juice from the watermelon rind as possible in water. So this look translucent. I want mine to be in the bigger pieces and a little firmer texture, like jelly-like texture. So I'm going to boil them for about, this takes me 40 minutes exact. And I'm going to take them out from the pot and I'll put it into the calendar. There to drain. So, like I said, I took all of that out. So I pulled the watermelon rind into this calendar, and those look pretty good. So it smells like really sour. You can boil it with 1 whole cup of apple cider vinegar there. Now I have some ginger and some lime juice, so pieces of cloves, cinnamon sticks, and I also have a little bit of sugar. Now I didn't measure the sugar yet because I have to see how much watermelon rind I'm going to get after I press all the liquid out as much as I can. I went in the freezer and get a piece of organic orange peel. I have a fresh orange, but usually when I buy organic oranges, I will freeze them in the freezer. So that means we'll chop the ginger and the orange peel later out. So in the meantime, my calendar is too small, so I'm going to get a bigger one and transfer the watermelon rind and preserve the one that's already cooked. Put it into a bigger calendar and we're going to press it. So I pressed it 3 times, right? And the 4th time I find that water is still empty. So basically I did press 4 times. So I have a big jar that has about 5 pound weight or maybe 7 times. And what I did, I rested on top of the calendar and then these little water comes out like that. Looks like raindrops. They're going to keep coming out. And press as much as I can. So I did it 3 times already. And the 4th time, I feel that was the right texture of the watermelon rind. I'm going to show in a bit. So that's the 4th time. I'll show in a bit the piece how it looks like. And you probably could press that even more, but I don't want to because there's a reason why, and I'll tell you why in a bit. So this I want it this way. There's a little bit of watermelon juice still remaining in the rind, so that looks about good, So from 6 cups of watermelon rind, I get about 2 1/4 cups. It's a really pretty big calendar looking out there. So I rewash the pot, I have it on the stove. And because I have 2 1/4 cups of watermelon rind pressed, you need for every cup of watermelon rind 1 cup of sugar. Well, you can get away with 1.5 cups or even 1 cup of sugar to preserve the watermelon rind. You want to use it up a little within a month or 2 months. Keep it in the refrigerator. And so here I add the sugar into the pot, and I add the ginger, orange peel, and all the other spices there. Heat is on really low heat. And I'm going to try melting the sugar on low heat because the heat makes the sugar burn and look bitter. And it tastes bitter and everything will go bad on the watermelon. So that's my 4 press. You see the amount of water that comes out? And if I want to press it again, it still gives me more water, but it will not do it. Like I said. So I just close those water. And you see the sugar starts to melt. It takes a few minutes for the sugar to melt. So keep stirring it. So it doesn't really burn and create a bit of flavor to make it flow. The smell here is actually fabulous. The orange peel and the cinnamon sticks really, the ginger gives it a very good. So it's on low heat, we keep mixing, and eventually it will start to break down. And it's like a caramel texture. So there's still a little more to go here. The bit of it starts to melt. Oh, that looks good. It's coming up there. So I'm gonna get the watermelon rind pickle ready. The preserve, sorry, the watermelon rind pieces. So we're doing 2 recipes at the same time. I don't want to upload a really long video, so I'm gonna split it so we can upload the preserve today, and a little later I'm gonna upload the watermelon rind pickle. So now this sugar looks about right. Okay, now I'm gonna add the watermelon rind, and the reason why, like I told you, I leave some of the juice into the watermelon rind because when you immerse it back into the sugar, it will coagulate. The sugar will coagulate, and the juice from the rind will help release into the sugar, and that juice will help to dissolve the coagulate sugar back. And as you keep it on low heat, you know, you will see what happened. I'm gonna stir it, and you know, even gonna coagulate even more when I add the lime juice in a second. You see how it starts to coagulate? The watermelon rind goes separately, and then you have the sugar go separately, you know? You see that? Well, look what happens when I add the lime juice. Even worse. All the sugar bunch up together. Look. And the peel is by itself. So this is why I leave a little bit of the juice on the peel, on the watermelon peel, because what happened, you see that? It releases the juice, and then that juice will help to dissolve the sugar back, and then we'll evaporate some of the sugar, and you will get the most beautiful watermelon rind preserve. You can even serve it as a little watermelon candy, you know, because you're not going to roll it in sugar. Usually candy is the same process and rolling sugar. So here goes the watermelon rind preserve. Absolutely beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed this video and you give it a try. So you think twice to throw away your watermelon rind again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Check out my upcoming video on how to make a watermelon rind pickle. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Enjoy. Bye-bye.